You don't? Excellent connection. Stream has started. All right. Bye. Good night. Thanks. Are we live? Let's check. Yes, I'm live. He sucks. So do I. I have E4 to open my game with. Unmute this. I want to hear some voice. Okay, let's play this gambit with B4. If he takes with the pawn, which he doesn't, if he plays E6, I just kick his knight away. Pushy push. And then E5 is a move. Okay, B here, knight here, and then knight there on C. If he takes here, then that's a problem. Let me develop the bishop. I'm not sure about this position, whether it's good or bad, but if anything happens, F4 is coming, things are going to get weak for him. Rook C8 is a way for him to put pressure. Okay, but takes, and the thing is hanging now. Okay, and also I threaten bishop c4, queen d6, bishop e6, queen e6. Okay, that's a thing. What else can I have here is bishop c4 anyways. Let's go with the plan. If he goes there, then takes, and then my knight gets pinned. And I have to play f4. And then tries to move, but yes, I take. It's a blunder. Knight g4 was a blunder because queen g4, queen g4, knight g4. Okay, he goes like that, and I ask for an exchange of queens now because yeah, I'm better. Alright, rook f2, x-ray. Uh, let's bring the rook here first, and now the knight jump should become a part of the game. Alright, how am I going to address this? Okay, this goes like here. Rook here, knight must go there. Alright, like this. And then here, and push, and take. And I think I'm okay here in this position. Like this. Push. I think I blundered. Did I blunder? Maybe, yes. Yeah, I blundered. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Take here. Take here. 9 seconds I have. From now on, it's a win. I don't know, some strange thing happened there. But yeah, all in all, at the end, I was able to take a full point for me and also that extra bonus point. Let's see. What do we have against d4 England gambit? Play c4. Not the best moves. Let's put pressure here. Queen c2 can be played by him. I double the pawns and play bishop c5, which attacks f2. Next move is going to be queen f6, and then d6 and b7 is the idea. Okay, he goes like this. Let's spin it. And c6 is the follow-up. That's a weak pawn. bf4, bb7. All right, things are getting out of hands here. Or maybe I don't know. bs6 to attack c4, two attackers, and c6 here, important move. And this way he is able to get a better pawn structure. Agreed. But time for me to ask for an exchange of queens. The bishop has to go to e3, and knight b4 is possible. And threatening knight c2, bishop b7, goes like that. Castles, b6, na6, and b8, and c6. Anything can happen. Takes, takes, takes. And should I push like this? These two could be weaknesses. I could attack them. That pawn moves. g2 is a weakness now. How is he going to plan the defense over g2 with g1? Uh, this bishop can be centralized on d5. Bishop f2, bishop g3 is just slow. No battery is there. This bishop has been inactivated because of his own pawn. So I can just take with the pawn and keep the rooks in the game. Okay, I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, I have rook h3. A way to unpin my piece, a way to create a counter attack. All in all, I'm able to rescue myself. Yeah, I can win this now. His pawns are falling. Take like this. Look behind the passed pawn. f6 takes and this pawn structure will get cleared. Uh, f6 takes, and then what if he goes with the rook here? Let me advance my pawn first, and then only I'll go for f6 and then creating some passed pawn there. Okay, now I can play f6 because his rook is blockading my pawn. Okay, he doesn't want to go like that. If I take here, there's a passed pawn. Should I just improve my king's position? It's endgame. Yeah, that's my path for king activity. Here, takes, takes, here, rook here. Push, takes, here, takes, here, he takes. Okay, what if I don't react and bring my king closer? Takes, it goes here. So I use my king to attack it. And now I don't want to grab them. These are some weaknesses. Rook can come here and anytime it can attack me, but I have rook a7. And now the idea is push. Here I push. If rook goes here, I go here. Here, another passed pawn. Push it. King must lead the pawn. Okay. Okay. This is the way. His king can't stop both the pawns. And I'll just go for that maneuver. All right. Okay, push it. Let's see what has he got. Push it. Yeah, winning in the end. Anyways, of the stream. Someone came to wave. We'll wait for 7 seconds. Again, yes, the England gambit. He takes an NC6 to attack the E5 square. Queen E7 is the next move. If he plays an F3, if he plays C3, I just take the pawn, which I had given out of the opening. Okay, NG6 hits the bishop, and now H5, H4 is the threat. Okay, so he goes H3. Let's develop more. B6, BB7, castling queenside is a good plan. I think so. Uh, D6, Queen A4, BD7, BD7. Yeah, it maintains the discord attack on him. This bishop looks trapped. Here he goes here, and I think now it's trap piece. Yeah, he can play Queen A4, blunder. Queen A4 is there immediately. So yeah, I get a piece out of the opening. Okay, I win my piece, and now I push the pawn. I'm threatening bishop b4. Anyways, bishop b4 is coming. There is a pin here on a5. NBD2, I play an e4. Put pressure. Okay, don't take it immediately, but now we can take it. I missed it. Yeah, I miss things sometimes. Just like how I did now. All that advantage which I had summed up, all of it gone. Takes, knight here, takes. E4 is guarded, b4 is hanging, b2 is also under attack. It's not a good habit to always go for grabbing pieces. And e5 and d3 is a good square for my knight. Okay, I'm attacking b2, queen b2, queen f2 is a possibility, but rather queen d2 is just very straightforward. Attacking f2 immediately. Rook e7, it's attacking e4. Yeah, I go after the f2 square now. You can play queen f1 in this case, which he should, but he misses it. Queen f2 is the move, win material. And now I have got this fork to create the piece. I have got an f2, king g1, queen g. Yeah, first play queen g5, threaten e3, and f2, king h2, and h4 is a good combination for me. It's game victory. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right, I'm back after a long break. Let's see what happened here. We have the French. I like to have the advanced variation. And NF3, so giving up the pawn, which he doesn't take. I play C3. Queen B3, A3. The idea is if he takes. Okay, now he pushes. B2 castle. And we will play something like that. Queen C2 to protect here. NF5 is coming. G4. Should I play G4? What do I say? Knight F4 is coming. Here's the bishop F4 first. And then NBD2. And now I play B3. I go for an exchange of queens. And C5 is a good location for my knight. E6 immediately kicks it away. Oh, I don't have this anymore. Also, I don't have this because the knight is present over here. But if I take here, he takes, I put here, he pushes up 6. That is the same thing. Let's go back. E6 is a weakness. Alright. Over protect the D3 square. D3 is your weakness. D2 is not possible. Bishop G5, F6, EF6. Bishop F3, Bishop. So let's go that, but what if I go here? He takes, I take, and then he takes here. Let's make use of the other knight. Efficiently took it. And D4 is now coming. Bishop F6 first. Now knight D4. Challenging this knight. I take and I am returning, but I give up the semi-open B file, which I don't want to give. And what if he goes knight C6? He doesn't. Look over here. Idea is bishop B5 and then win the pawn on. Yes, I can't do it now. And if I move, I lose the pawn. If I take, I'll be having a position like this. Again, I'm going to lose a pawn. Such a good way to win a pawn. I'm okay with this. And now it sets a pin. Which I can exploit. Just don't have to bring my king. Bring my okay. I don't have to bring my king to it. I'm having the advantage of bishop here. How to win this endgame? Play c4. He takes, you take here. Okay. F4, grab some space on the king side. Uh, C4. He takes, you take. Great. King F2. Bishop H4, G3. bishop c2. I think I should play bishop c2. Important. I lose my bishop here now. He doesn't grab. How are you going to stop this? Okay, so far so good. Berserk. Berserk and get equal to his time, and I like to play d3 again. Okay, d4, very aggressive. f4 and f3. If he takes, I take. Push and take. Okay, this is first. Misplaces is good. In here. And oh, queen b4 and here. Everything is getting exchanged pretty quickly. I win a pawn. Let's see it. Queen a7. Take and take. I can just castle. Next move is queen a4. Queen a4, knight a4. Queen a4, knight a4, pawn a4. Okay. Move the king here. Queen a4 now. Oh, oh, this was hanging all the time. Oh no. From what move was this hanging? The moment he played queen c6, queen takes e4 is winning. Oh no. Takes that I have to take with the pawn. I have to be a bit more attentive, and I think I'll be able to win. Can I play with you? I am playing in the tournament. Let's go cricket match. E4, Berserk and Karokan, because opening wise I am very familiar with the Karokan line. So I don't think I will need much time here. Yeah, wins a pawn. Then I go like this. E4 is coming, but I don't have to worry about it. G4 is going to create some weaknesses. E5 is under hit now. Why did he capture? Castle. Look at C8 and C4. Why is it rendering everything? Attack here, attack here. We need to win it. Very simple. Very simple concepts. I'm threatening now D4. This is gone. Long one. Rook C3 immediately strike the queen. And rook G3 gives the discovered check. And I grab the queen. Yeah, he resigns. Good. Rainbow Rising 2023. Let's bust up one more time with B3. A strange line for black because I have some setups here. I can even go for double fin ghetto if I want to. And yeah, I can go for that. Yeah, BD7, a pre-move, a mistake because your rook is blundered. At least I get the pawn. Okay, and F3 here. If I take, I think his knight will be able to advance. If I don't take, there is a whole lot of people attacking the d4 square. Only way to save it is to play d3. And then when he finds d3, uh, he does not find d3. He gives up me e5 pawn. And yeah, e7 is hanging, d4 is hanging, bd6 is not a possible because knight d6 will come in. And I think I should take this with the knight. The knights will start coordinating. Who wants to grab the pawn at the corner right now? In fact, knight c6, knight c6, there is bc6. I can't play it that early. Yeah, but if this knight moves, yes, then I can of course try for it. Both of them are coordinating. Everything is coordinated by every other thing. And now f6 can be taken. Queen f6 and d4 is a way for me to finish the game. What is it doing? Queen c2. Okay, it takes. I take. Rook gets active. Win a tempo. One more. Untrap the bishop. No, bishop is not trapped. Rook e1, rook e7 is a threat. And c6, rook d7 is the threat. Rook e8, rook d7, d5. Right moves, attack it. Bishop e8. Okay. I think I have a much simpler win in this position now. Keep That is one more piece. I want to. I want to pile up on the seventh rank and go after his f7, b6, b7. It's winning. I think yeah, this is much easier to win. B6, b7. One more win. Yeah, when you are to. E3. Let's go. Caro setup again. And an f6. Bg4 here. Yeah, the bad bishop is out of the pawn shell. E5 and bd6, and then I castle. Okay. Rook e8 and okay, bc7 is important now. What could be the reason behind this move? Let me just play this. If he takes, I take with the pawn or I take with the knight. I take with the knight because there are discord attacks coming up on d3 after a while. This is a possibility. Yeah, see, d3 got blundered. And now it's time to exchange the queens. And this knight can jump here. And I take it. Push, four, take, look, take, knight here. Looks good. She doesn't. What does he want to do? That's my question. F4 is coming. I take. And now my knight will sit very comfortably on the d5 square. These two squares are being taken care of. Knight d5. Yeah. Okay. This I think creates a weakness because this line opens. What is my bishop looking here? I can put my bishop here as well. What about my knight go jumping here? Then the rook might get active, which I don't like. Uh, yeah, I think I should first put bishop b6 and then I should play knight e6. Uh, Knight e6, knight e6 is a possibility. Knight e6, e6 bishop here. Pawn goes there. Yeah, this looks comfortable. Okay. He wants to force me. I take here first, and then I'm getting fourth. Let me just protect f5. It's the open file, but yeah, I think after e3, just okay. And now knight c2 is a fork. Knight c2 is a good fork. Let me just move with knight c2. Other rook joins in. F6, rook g7, king f8, rook h7. Okay, I shouldn't have let him do that. This is not good. Yeah, time for me to resign. Sharing the link. My battery is low. Why is my battery low? Oh, okay. I'm playing now. Come on, please, no, please. My game has begun. I'll be sharing you the link. Don't worry. we have Caro. Again, sorry, we have Sicilian this time. We reload the page. D3, G3, Bishop G2. King's Indian setup for white against the Caro. Yeah, G3, Bishop G2, castles. Should I castle or should I wait? Let me put in knight C3 first, and then BG5, BE7, E5, D5, NE5. Okay, not committing to castling right now. Queenside pawn advancements. Let me strike at the center. Opens up the line. Here, what is happening here? One thing here. Okay, NC5 is coming, so NB3 to neutralize NC5. Time for me to castle. Comfortable position is achieved out of the opening, but there is some action. I want action. NA5, but as long as the queen sits on C7, I can't go inside. Okay, this looks like a weakness. The idea behind Bishop G5 is F4 comes in now. Bishop is out of the pawn chain. Where to make progress? I can't put E5 like that. He comes with a check. I think I should go Queen E2 here. I took away the knight square, but my plan is to bring my other rook to D1 and then push this pawn. And then when it takes, this allows me an exchange of minor pieces. Rook D3 important move because knight D3 was a fork. And second idea behind rook D3 is after I kick his knight away, I can pile up my pieces on the D file and D6 becomes a weakness. What happened to my stream? Okay, and C5, I have to take on C5 now. Then H3 to kick the knight away. If he plays there, I have to bring my rook to F3 because yeah, I don't like his knight jumping on E3 square. Don't want him to give that access. And F6 he goes back. Rook D1 I take open file. Oh, why did he sacrifice a piece? Rook F2, Rook H8, King G1, Queen G4 is there. F5, let me get rid of the pawn. His queen wanted to come here. Now if I take and he takes with the, yeah, it's a pin, he can't take like this. And so there is an attack. Oh, what did I miss? I have to take now. Yeah, better. Except for the last few blunder. mm, It's been good, guys. I am very close to finishing in top 10. This time I don't want to miss the top 10 spot, okay? Let's beat this guy. Olami. Olami from Nigeria is of my level. NF3, should I put in the King's Indian setup? NF6? I could even go for the Slav if he plays C4. Uh, but he doesn't. C6 and Queen D6. Bishop F5 and E6. Next move is C5. Take, and take. Knight sits on there. NBD7 is there. E5 is a way to. Can this be attacked like that? Should I move where? Okay, Queen C7. Let's go Queen C7. I blundered a pawn. Yes, I blundered a pawn. Now NB6. How are you going to defend the pawn? Yes, you do not. F5 here because Bishop F6 was coming. Now G7 is also taken care of. And Rook F6, Rook G6, Rook G2. Much better. F3 and B, BD5. Yes, BD5 looks good. I could have captured on F3. Oh, I missed it. I could have just captured on F3. Uh, okay, take, and then somehow I try to go here. Let's develop the pieces. Uh, F6, C6, and C4. Takes, exchanges happening here. Pushes. This is now a bad piece. Here, push, take. You can play here now. I missed it. I should have played to B8. My bad. Totally my bad. Missing out on some obvious moves. Need to save this square now. After I take, I can give him a fork. This falls. For sure it falls. But again, this is under the pin. I had some other tactics possible as well, but I think this is clean. Okay. He completely misses. Yeah, it happens. It happens. And then I can just take here. I can take here on the next move. Oh, what is it doing? He just blew it out of proportion. Is all at tournament or you play with reverse? You got the first one on me for missing a piece. Uh, I play reverse as well. Since this is a weekly event, and I want to finish in top 10. So we have Karo here. Yeah, I'm at 162. Push. Advanced variation, botanic calls is what I like. Very comfortable with pushing the pawn on c5, e6, knight c6 is my ideal play. And CD4, queen d6 is also a possibility. If you ask me whether this is good to do, I would say no. I don't see any powerful checks coming in here. I can go for this. And then I think when I take, I come back and then they attack here. I don't want to be that greedy here. This knight is annoying. C3 is a weakness. E5 can be a weakness. He doesn't protect it, so I again get to win a pawn. Okay, the idea is now behind NPD7. If he takes, I play NF6 and I castle, and my pieces are coordinating. There is no threat of bishop G5 because F6 takes care of that. Okay, he stops me from castling. I get it. Uh, that's a good move. Totally out of my scope. But I have knight E4 and then knight C5. Again, my pieces are coordinating. As long as he doesn't fight queen B5 now, because in that case, I can play knight C5. Bishop C5 is coming, and this knight can't recapture. He might think C3 the hanging piece, so he goes for attacking it. Yes. And now I can have this position. If queen C6, again I bring my knight back to D7. If queen here, okay, that's a weak pawn, and this is a strong pawn. What do I do? Give it. I have to. I wanted to castle. I am desperate to castle. And then there is this position. Queen d6. The idea is if he plays queen d7, rook a d8, rook d8, rook d8. After he plays with the queen, and if he takes my queen, I take back. Okay, so he falls for it. Rook a d8. He has to take. So I give a rook and knight, and I get a queen in return. Uh, what will we do if not capture? Okay, so yeah, he just gets it blew out of proportion. Rook d2 is coming, a2 is hanging, and this is a passer. This knight has to sit there. Queen c4. Okay, he doesn't play that. Now I can battery here. Uh, should I battery like that? I'll be having a very heavy influence, okay, over the f2 square because three pieces are attacking it, and yeah, he can play knight e3, but I think now I have got queen b3. It pins the knight. Okay, a way to escape the pin would be queen g6 is the move. This is hanging. F7 is hanging. What do I do? I'm gonna save here. Let me go here. Queen f3 is a very strong move, but he doesn't find it. Queen d5, pieces are coordinating. Any checks here are taken care of. There was no check here, but this check is taken care of. And now I think I can go with my plan. Oh, I missed it. I just missed it. Okay, low on time. Keep the pawns connected, not to make a weakness. King gets like this. Push it, push it again. Win this pawn and then play 3b2. Yeah, they miss it always. They think they are pinning the piece, but yeah, that's how they miss it. So yes, I am in 122. It's a good score for me. Uh, there are some FM. There is one candidate master here, and statistic Kushi. Oh, he had a bad day at chess today. Lost a bunch of rating points, and also there were many losses. Tarugan, yes, BD3 line. It's an uncommon move. And F6 is what they play, and C3, and they take, and now they play Bishop F5. Very common for black. This sequence. But BG4, I have to develop more, and then BG5 wins the knight, and then I just take it here. Now I play H3. He is having the advantage of a bishop pair. I do not have that kind of advantage. But what I have as an advantage is active knights. C3, Queen B6 is looking better for me. And G5 and take G5 is there. Queen B6 here. Okay. But actually the queens. Who knows what to do in a game of chess. Castle long side. And push H4, H5. And then take and take with the pawn and then at 6, G6. Okay, F7 is a weakness now. He can get rook F8 here to defend. H4 is coming. Okay, wins a tempo. Now my question is which knight to use to capture here. If I take like this, he takes, I take. I think it's a nice tactic. I get two pawns and an exchange. Good for me in the end game. In between moves like this, yes, possible. Rook H4 is a possibility, but I have knight H4. I don't have to take with the rook. I take with the knight. Rook F2 is a possibility, but then the rook is left hanging on H8. King F7, okay. What's the idea? What should be the idea? Where should I deflect his rook? Let me deflect it over here. And then rook E8, E6 is a weakness. Time to attack it. And H5 because H4 was hanging. Knight can jump here, so King C2, but that square is already dominated. Rook A2 here. Okay, good chess. Doubling up my pieces. I want to go and win the pawn. Alrighty, alrighty. Yeah, takes, push. This is hanging. Oh, wow. Oh, what am I missing? Take, take, take. Give up an exchange, get some pawns, fast pawns in fact. It is difficult for a rook to stop connected pawns. Rook H2, F7, and rook G8. Yeah, I did not miss anything. The connected pawns. That's why you call it. Pawns are the souls of the game. They are potential queens. Uh, uh, okay, E4, let's go C6. And yeah, I like this. They play queen E2 here. Okay, Alien Gambit. Alien Gambit, my dear friends. Alien Gambit. Uh, can come here. I know. So first I play BD6 here. Rook F8 is a reasonable option for me. And king f8, king wants to stay safe. Okay, the king looks safe, the king feels safe. What were we in front of the king? Nearly some bunch of piece. This is queen h4 attacks f2 with a double attack. If we play g3, I have queen d4. Okay, bishop h6 is coming, and I can see that. How do I stop it? There is a lot of things coming my way. One way to play is queen b6, attack it. Queen g3, you can play. Other way is to play knight f4, bishop f4 is there. I don't want to play g5, bishop h6, king s6, g6. Queen goes there, king here. Yeah, let's go here. If he takes, and move this queen to g6, I have queen e7. Watch over the square. I don't think I miss anything. Of course. When you think you are not missing anything, that's the point where you are missing a lot of things. Queen g6 comes in first. No need to play bishop h6. Now bishop h6 is coming. So that was a complete waste. Now queen h7, king f7. Yeah, I don't see the trap here. And f3. Okay. Can I beat him? You wanna bait? Yes, I'll beat him with some standard structure setup. Annoy. Annoy your opponent. I'm very confident about going for this sacrifice, because the idea is once I get my queen inside, and f2, because if I take, he takes, and then I take, and then he takes the thing which I don't like. If I take on f2, takes with the rook, and then I take with the bishop. His king side is ruptured. Okay, his king is totally exposed. I wanted to sacrifice the piece for 2 pawns. Found a good move, really good one. But queen b6 I have. Bishop e3, then bishop g3 with the check. My goal of winning a pawn is achieved. King g2, king e2, his options. Then I win this pawn, I threaten c3. Absolutely crushing at 20 to 35. Alright, absolutely. From here on, only the right play is going to be deciding thing. Let's take here. I don't want to lose a piece. Knight goes back, okay. And what do I say now? I've got enough compensation for that piece. Now bishop is hanging. Uh, Bishop c7 will stop d6. E2. How can I win over the c2 weakness? I have to play queen e2 now. Queen d7, rook d7, rook c8 here. This is a passed pawn, okay? And rook is better placed on that square only. If I play g6, what harm do I have? Dark squares become a weakness. Bishop e4 is coming, but for bishop e4, I have bishop d4, I have e5, an immediate response. My next set of moves are like play queen a6, he goes to queen d1, who's in complete blind sight. Here only he could have captured, no? But then queen b2 was there. Bishop here, I push the pawn, I missed the whole idea. I missed the whole idea. Now if I take the rook for this piece, I'm not looking good here. If I take like this, it takes there. I get a bishop. This line at least I get a full rook. Okay, this is what happens when your king safety is compromised. bc5, knight c5, knight c5 is a possibility. Let's just castle, but there is bishop at 6. Lot of problems. Position is as good as you resign. King e7 is the only good move to connect the rooks. This can come here. Time to swing the rooks. Bishop goes here. c6 is hanging. Rook b6. Bishop c5. Knight to z. At this point, I am better. Bishop h3. E takes d5. And f2 is a blunder. C takes d5. What if he plays bishop g4 and g4? Okay, what if he plays gh4, qh4, bishop takes, pawn takes? Yeah, this was very, very aggressive line I played, I would say. Uh, Send me challenge tomorrow at same time. We will play happen today. I want to visit Okay, I got less time left. I want to get into top 10. What is this? Why is he blundering a pawn? Why? e5, knight e5, I'll have to add some. Okay, rook e8 with a check, and then nd1 to look at the g2 square. Next move is f4 and e5. If he plays h6, then now what if he plays rook e1 with a check, which he does, and the mate is forced. Oh God, 3 losses in a row. This is what happens when you get frustrated, when you are chasing a certain goal, but you know what you were thinking was get in top 10. One loss you face, total takes on you. It's a 2023. I won't play versus the instead. Let's play some chess. Not bullet chess, but some chess. Yeah, I think I can have the more of the bind pawn structure here. Somehow this creates a hole, but my knight sits on d5, the weakest square in the camp. Take like it, and bishop b2 here because there is no e4. And now knight. Oh, blundered, blundered a complete piece. I am not having that much of aura left to continue this game, but I'll try. I'll just try. Yeah, knight is of course better piece in those positions. After this exchange, his knight will just jump to e5. Okay, you are telling me to resign. Yes, it's a position worth resigning. 66 points. I am at 40. I berserk every round, and let's say I get to play 6 games. 3 is 6, and then 15, 21. I'll be able to reach 61 at max. Let's see if I can reach 61 at max. The Pano attack. B3 is not a common move in the Pano attack. Oh, what? This is winning. Let's take it. King e7, rook d8, much better. Rook d8, rook d2 is the idea. Okay, plays like that. F6 to save the pawn. Bishop here, pawn here. Bishop here, f2 is under attack. Rook f1, rook d2 is coming. The pawn is collapsing. There is no way you can save that pawn. I'll take this pawn first. Okay, I take it like this. Uh, this is also gone. Now I don't think there is any way for you to have an entry here. F6 you can try. Push. Step to here. Push. Push. To here. Here. Bishop here. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm low on time. I'm low on time. Push. Push the pawns. Just push them. Just push them. Just keep pushing. It is important to take this, take this, take this. Here. Pawn can't take me. Push. 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 like this. I don't want to blow it out. Yo, 0.7. Uh, where should I deflect his rook? Let me deflect it over here. Oh, let's pursue this one as well. Why are we playing again NF3? In the Indian setup. So 1600 to 1400, I'll go more play it again. Very logical, facing frustration and blades. See, he's attacking my e7 square and then my rook is doing nothing. I want to move it here. Need to reload the page, some graphics thing. He's pushing h4, he's very aggressive here. Uh, but I have h6 coming in first. And if I take the pawn here, he goes here, I take c3. Knight takes pawn of e7, but there is bishop c6 idea, bishop c6 is there. And then only he takes it. Now my goal is to um, see the structure here will collapse. We have six important moves: bc6, bc6, rook a7, rook f7, bishop c6, bishop c6, rook e7, rook f7. I'm up a pawn, but I'm going to lose it now. Rook takes, king, queen takes. Uh, Queen d5, f3, rook e1. This is hanging. Queen d5, f3. Uh, Let's go rook e1 first. Let's maintain this like that. Push and f3, bishop f3, e3, queen f3 is not possible right now. Seventh rank is important. Keep your position intact. Don't go for premature attacks. That's my motto. I think this bishop is better on this diagonal only. There could not be any other better square for that bishop. If he goes queen a5, rook f7 first. This is the pin. I can push now. Of course, people miss such pins. People can be 2200 and still be missing pins like this. Oh, there was a 4. Missed it. Let's push it. Please get some break. Push it. 30 tricks in a winning endgame. But it's bleeds, who cares? Uh, Only 10 minutes left. I was playing good. I played good. This Didion Vania guy, I defeated him like twice. No, out of twice, I defeated him like once. But yeah, that was a clear victory. E4 against this Aragorn Sicilian player. Pretty sharp games is what we have. I don't want to go into that Morozzi bind pawn structure. I'm not comfortable with that line. The D4 square becomes a whole. I'm not comfortable playing against black with that D4 as my positional rule. This is more of my style. This is get exchanged here. There could be some problems. What could be the plan now from here onwards? E5, E5. Okay, three defenders on E5 at the moment. Three attackers. There is no chance for the fourth attacker to get in. I am a hunter. She want to see my gun. When I pull it out, the woman starts to run. हम है शिकारी पॉकेट में लंबी गन. Okay, I'll stop streaming. I'm tired. I need to sleep. Thanks you. Thank you, Hispraise. I hope you send me the request to follow some challenge, okay, or just drop your username because we will be catching up soon. That's the end. I was not able to finish in top 10. I was at 110th position, I would say. Okay, bye. Good night.